Hello, family. And, well, I decided to do a video because I feel like I need to get back into the discipline of speaking forward. And for many of us, the speaking forward thing has come into the forefront, and we are now facing our biggest fears and going forward. Why? Because we are being called to, and because we have every right to. What voice may have been quelled or taken from us or silenced or not acknowledged is not as important as the time now and what needs to be happening. We need to be freeing our voices. We need to be able to sing with our highest truth, we're at a place where we are acknowledging that this is a part of life, and the responsibility, in fact, the responsibility of speaking as compared to the nicety of not speaking and quelling everything and making everyone comfortable, which is more important at this point in time, is we're not in the same era that we were socially conditioned to by whoever our guardians were at that time. We are in a different place, much bigger, and so let's expand and let's continue growing. There's so much heartfelt things going on in my own personal life that have to do with authenticity. And I feel this is everybody is who is connected. We're really, really in this now. We're really out there in different areas, whether we are or not. We are acknowledging that we are, and whether people see something or not. The internal perspective, it's always going back into the centering, reclaiming this. This is what's everything. This is how we steer. We can't be these disassociated children that many of us became. We can't continue to stay this. We can't continue to seek entertainment at any expense because, well, it feels good and I can't help it, and I was born into this fucked up situation, and so, well, there it is. I have nothing to say. I just have to go with the flow. No, you do not have to just go with the flow. We can change so much, and it's right. If you're in a place like where you're not understanding what I'm talking about, like I don't even know what she's talking about and all this different things. What are they talking about? Awakening and perception and all this sort of thing. Responsibility, all of this. If you're not there, you're aware of it though. And the next move is an inward move. It all becomes an inward move. I feel like I need to make this change. I feel like I'm not at peace with everything. Who is at peace with everything all the time? Someone who is selling you something. It's not reality. We are navigating through an ever-changing environment. No one is at peace with everything all the time. You're removed from reality, or you're throwing an act for some reason. And that's not, the time for that is past. Okay, we had our initial teachers. Some of us had scary teachers, and some of us had relatable teachers. We're all teachers. It's not about being this or someone's big and someone's small. It has the growth process and the next phase that we are together collectively now, for the first time, taking baby steps with an understanding that we are all together and all feeling this. What's the next step? Acknowledging that. acknowledging that sound. We all hear the sound. Yeah, well, it's it's so much bigger. It's so much bigger than the day to day. What shall we have for dinner? What I have to do? My laundry, my house cleaning, my job, my I need to pay this bill. We all have to live in that world, but we don't have to stay in that world. And as far as social acceptance, this whole thing has been overturned. I feel bad for the people that are not aware of this. Your outdated notions of alliances, that's a surface level thing. It's beautiful. But what's happening now is much, much bigger, and it's on the inside. And it has no agenda. Nobody's trying to sell anyone anything anymore. We are just sharing what is for who can hear it. It's the only way that it can be. This is what I do because I want to, because I need to, because my soul says I need to get my speaking voice activated and going forward. And honestly, for myself, this is the most terrifying thing. From being the nerdiest of the nerdiest kids in elementary school and having to recite poems and pretending that I forgot because I was embarrassed to say this one particular word and all these different things. It's a huge thing to get our speaking voices going, but we have to do it. We're feeling it. Those who are, you're feeling it, and I know you are, and I'm feeling it too, and that's why I'm talking about it, because I have to. We have a right to speak, and we have a right to say, and we have a right to express. And if it doesn't make sense to people, if it's offensive to people, it makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. When we are doing this from a centered perspective, this is this is my medicine. I'm going to sit in this circle right now. This is my center right now. Here, center. My awareness. Not looking around, not anywhere. Center. And outwards connected. We're all connected. Everyone's center is like cells, infinite cells. Speaking is what we have to do. Our voices I'm sorry, I'm getting something incoming right now and I'm trying to relay it. Our voices I can't even describe it. It's an orchestra. It's so much more unique, fractal, powerful when we all get our speaking voices activated. It's really gonna be something, and it's not just because we're gonna outwit people and show people with sharp tongues and words and ideas. It's an energetic thing. It's not about being a lawyer. It's an energetic thing. I'm very thankful to have just recently celebrated my 55th birthday, and which I thought I was going to be struck by lightning when I was 30. I'm very thankful, and I'm thankful that I'm aware that this is the time when everyone is connecting, and many others are aware, and we're all like in the same place. What I'm talking about, you're going through it yourself. You understand. It's relatable because you are in your own circle at this time. It's not because I'm someone to follow or to learn how to do things. I am not a teacher of kindergarten anymore, and neither are you. and that's how it's going to go forward. Thank you for listening.